when you have a quiz and you get them to take your quiz, then even though you are an intoxicating transmitter who they get a little high when you're giving your talk and they're like, wow, she's so amazing. And I want a reading with her and I can barely pay attention to what she's saying because she's got this vibe. The fact that you're getting that kind of feedback tells us that they're loving you. Your magnetism is high, which of course is the piece that can't be replicated through email. So it's really good that you zap them there. But what's not being completed is their brain deciding to work with you for like a high value problem to get solved. Like that part of their brain is not clicking in and going, wow, this is something we need to invest in. So I'm so glad for that reason that 60 of them took your quiz, because their brain, the click in problem solving tracking part, is going to get talked to through these emails that come with your quiz. You can also do direct follow-ups according to their type that are like one-offs after this talk. So like you could do, thank you so much for coming to my talk. I love that you took my quiz. Because you got the unseen guest, I can just imagine that while I was talking, you may have felt things stirring in yourself. And there may have even been some part of you that didn't want you to really be listening, because there are parts of you that don't want to get cleared. Tell me if I'm right, but that's, but just imagine what life would be like if you didn't feel that unsettled feeling in yourself. Can you imagine what it would be like? So you're having a little bit more personal connection with them according to their type. And that's all you need is their type and their first name to be able to write that email.
Right.
And say, I offered this intro session or whatever. I offered this opportunity and it's still open to you for the next 48 hours. And I really want you to ask yourself this question, so that it's really kind of personalized to their type. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Once they've taken your quiz, you get to write those kinds of emails to the types. Anytime you're pitching something, you can write one of those emails. And what's even more compelling for some people, and I've done this before with certain products, like if I have a certain offering that I know is built for messengers, I will send an email just to the messengers, for messengers only, in the subject line. And, I made this offering for you, messenger, and here's why. Here's where you get tripped up. Here's where I know you need help. Here's what I know you're capable of. And here's what I know you need. So I'm going to give you what you need to go from point A to point B. Messengers are uniquely suited for this work. And because you're a messenger, I'm happy to jump on the phone with you and talk about it. So you can do that too. And this goes for anyone who has a quiz, obviously, or even who just has archetypes in their mind. And maybe if the quiz isn't done yet, but you can still speak to the archetypes inside your clients even before you have a quiz. But when you have a quiz, what you have now is 60 people who you've got those tags for, that now when you follow up with them, you can do so in a way that feels really personal and like relevant